Starting off, we're going to be talking about our manifestors. So, for manifestors, the not self theme is anger, and the signature theme is peace. And so, what defines a manifestor is that the sacral is undefined. Plus, they have a motor to the throat. So, you can see it on our little graphic chart here. Those are the three official manifested channels. There's other ways people could be manifestors, but these are the manifestor channels exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And manifestors have an impactful aura that's pushing outward, and that actually protects them from undue influence. They're supposed to just do their own thing, like Moses part the Red Sea, and don't mess with them, don't influence their trajectory. But that impactful aura also knocks into people and pushes them around, so they kind of turn into the Kool-Aid man. And other people, it makes them nervous and untrusting. What is this manifestor going to do? They might bump into me, they might ruin something, they might impact me. And so then there's a nervousness, and then they try to control the manifestor. The manifestor hates feeling controlled. Then the manifestor, in order to not be controlled, is well, I'm going to do it and not tell anyone. And they fail to inform, crash into more people. They get angry. The manifestor gets angry. Everyone's angry. Whereas on the flip side, by informing, the manifestor clears the resistance, and then they experience peace. You could watch a manifestor that'd be I'm going to go do this. And you're yeah, whatever, I don't care. And all the energy drops around them, and then they could free flow to do whatever they want by simply informing.
And it clears the space in two really cool ways. It puts at ease the people that love that manifestor and just get energetically put at ease because they got informed. Even if they have something to say, the manifestor will be quick to say something back. Yeah, no, I gotta, yeah. And so now they're informed. And if the person, on the other side of that pendulum tries to impede them, it identifies forces that will keep giving resistance, and it lets that manifestor return that call a lot less, be in that aura a lot less. Whatever it takes for this manifestor to push their way through their aura. What is it with aura? Everyone's got this aura, right? This electromagnetic signature around us. It extends out an arm's length, a little bit more, every single direction. We feel it when we come into the aura with the other. We know it. We're always explaining it. You make me feel good before you even say anything. That's aura. Their aura is tightly compacted. It does push outward, but it pushes outward up to just this limit. It's because it stays hard, and the type of denseness that says you're not breaking through because I'm putting out this thing that knows it can just go and do. You're not breaking through. I'm not going to let it happen. And and it's not their mental process that's doing that. It's the energetic assist that literally comes off of their body. This closed and repelling. The word repelling is there for your benefit. It repels resistance. Just picture the running back running down, and everyone's trying to tackle him. If you're the manifestor, if you have plenty of rest, then it's a repelling aura. You want that. A manifestor can walk through a crowd and just sort of push it out of the way a little bit. Again, it's not like a shield that actually smashes a person, although sometimes it feels like that.
It definitely feels like
Yeah.
that. At least on the projector side of oh my God, when a manifestor doesn't tell me what's going on and they just bash into me and they don't know, but it's just oh my God, it's being whacked by the Kool-Aid man.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, I'm open and receptive, so I guess I just see that like everything else, although it does push me out of the way if it wants it that way.
Yeah, but it's amazing because then they could just do stuff. They could
Right.
just make things happen.
So what's their gig? Their gig is to initiate, right?
Yeah.
Right. They are here. They're the only type that's here to initiate and just quote do first. And they don't really need permission. The informing isn't to get permission. The informing is strictly to inform and find out where the forces are that need to be, pushed out of the way, and where are the forces that simply needed to be informed. That's one of the ways they know to get to their signature. So they run into too much resistance. People try stopping them, and the anger flows. You played that out and talked that out really good. They need to know that anger is a chemistry. It's wisdom. It's literal wisdom saying wrong direction, wrong set of variables here, too much resistance, not good for you, not good for you. And it also, when you really start to see it in its impersonal way, it also is, and it doesn't mean they're bad. Even if I feel annoyed, you know what I'm saying? It still doesn't make them bad. So you can take the personalness out of doing whatever it is you do with them, and it becomes kinder. And by the way, that's another type of informing to them. They're informing them that they're too much resistance for me. So they inform all the way around. Then suddenly they fall into, as soon as they're doing the thing that they're no longer being resisted on too terribly or not at all, they start to receive this chemistry of peace. So the first chemistry is anger, and it is not a mental concept, right? It's not a mental concept. It is straight up this body filled with this incredible complex chemistry, constantly reinventing itself, springing out, in the manifestor's case, very much out of the thymus and the gall of them, to start to feel almost like an acidy burn that gets them, starts to fire them into a type of anger that can sustain, for a medium term, just sustain. Um, and as soon as they see that as their signpost, oh my God, something's amiss here. I didn't inform right. It's like, and you're put it in a regular example. Well, I don't know if I want you to go. And so suddenly the manifestor starts getting, well, I'm telling you, I'm going. They literally can push that out of the way now on purpose, compartmentalizing it with words that have the empathy of, we're at a disconnect, but I'm feeling the resistance inside of me. But I do still have to go. I love you, but I'm walking out the door for right now. We'll talk about it when I get back. If there's going to be a fight, then so be it. If not, I love you. I'm leaving. I'll be back though, right? They can always inform them I'll be back, right? It's not like I'm moving to Texas now or whatever. So one is with awareness and the other just blows up angry. And the latter leaves that guy driving down. Notice how I give the manifestor a guy figure. Leaves that dude getting in his car and going wherever he's going at peace, far more so. And now his creative is there. The manifestor's here to be at peace so that they can make their impact and ask their signature question, which makes them feel so good. What's my impact here? What have I gotten done? What's the deal with how cool it is now after I've done all my stuff? How much do I love doing? Oh, I love the doing. Yeah, that's peace to this person, right? And then, then they get to rest after, because they just done a lot, and that's peace as well. So peace is an incredible place by which all your friends are so well impacted. Just, you got to get there. We got to show you, but you got to get through the anger first. And don't deny it, by the way. You get angry. So just get used to it.
Yeah. I wanted to circle back to one of the things you said, where it's like, for all the other types, like the strategy like makes sense within it. For the manifestor, it's like ostensibly they don't need to inform. They can just go do stuff. They can just walk off the door and go on a little adventure without a problem, for them at least, until they come back and everyone's mad at them, right?
Right.
But ostensibly they can do what they want. So it's like the strategy for manifestors is really like it's just a strategy to make their lives easier and to make everyone around them a little bit more at ease as well. Because
what are we afraid of, Moni?
You don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
Like, it's getting whacked in the face. Like, I have a nephew who's a manifestor, and it just like, since he was like 3 years old, even younger, like, as they really start to run it around, it was just like, I don't know what you're going to do, and I'm a little terrified of you, and I don't know how to contain you because you're just a wild thing. And that's this like, and then like you're overly trying to control, and then they get mad, and it all blows up, and all this and that. But compared to if you're just like, declarative statements with the manifestor, to the manifestor, and for the manifestor to just declarative statement of like, I'm going to go do this. I'm going on a walk, like just informing. And by just informing the person, it just like all the tightness that happens around a manifestor, because you're like, I don't know what they're going to do. And the energy is all tight. And as soon as they inform, it just like turns to jello, and it just like, and you're like, sure, do whatever you want. I don't even care.
Absolutely, like, goes way, way down. In fact, once they inform you, you're generally relieved. It's like, good. That impact that I didn't necessarily want in the moment is walking out the door. Okay. Maybe. I mean, that's just the thing. And so when both partners in a relationship, for instance, start to become aware, boy, can they just let the other be themselves.
But yeah, so it's like that piece for the manifestor in just telling people, especially if they know they can do it without getting grief about it. You're like, I'm going to go do this. And you're like, no one's going to try to stop them. And they can just feel free to inform and then do about their business. It's going to be peace for them, and also peace for everyone around them, because they're no longer feeling that tension of like, what is the manifestor going to do?
What are they going to do? And that's scary to the other. And it's scary in ways that they can't quite verbalize. So it's below the surface in a way. Because again, it's just between the two auras. They're touching each other, they're communicating, and that manifestor aura is designed to A, impact the other, and B, repel their resistance, and then close off to them if needed, and or open up to them if needed. Closed and repelling is the state in which they manifest, but it opens up as others join. So the manifestor's here to create the impact, and then the rest of humanity literally follows in the wake of that impact, one way, shape, or form, abstractly or a couple arms length away, indirectly. We're all, that's what's happening.